What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Steppenwolf from the Justice League. Let's get started in the center of our page with the lower edge of the brow. We're going to leave a gap in the center. Let's start on the left side. We're going to curve this up and then out towards the left. Line this up on the right. Go up and out towards the right. Now on the inside we're just going to curl up the brow. We're going to come in and then bend that up and do the same thing on the right. Let's add some thickness to the brow. We're going to start on the outside. We're just going to taper this in and then down on the inside. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll fill the eyebrows in black. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the eyebrow. We're going to start on the left side. Step in, draw a half circle. Come down toward the bottom of the eye, and then bend that back up on the inside. Let's move to the center and draw on the nose. We're going to line up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center, start on the left side. We're going to curve the nose coming down, and then up, step up and draw a short curve going up and down to the bridge of the nose. Let's move down and draw on the mouth. We start back over on the left, curve up, and then down. Step down, draw a short line going across for the lower lip. Let's add a fold along the inside of the eye. Starting on the left, curve down, and then out. And we'll also add a fold on the side of the nose. Starting on the left, go out, and then down. Let's move back up and draw the inside edge of the helmet. Right in the center, start with a point. And from here we're going to curve up and then out towards the left. Go back to the center, curve up and out towards the right. Let's bring the helmet down around the cheeks. Starting back on the left, come down. Just going to bend that in underneath the eye. Now I'm going to bring this down towards the tip of the horns on the chin. Starting back on the left, come down, bend that in. And we'll pull this back up towards the top, going straight up and then hooking that in. And now we're going to close off the chin. From the top, step down, curve down the middle, and then back up on the right. Let's move out and draw the outside of the helmet. Lining up at the top of the brow, we're going to step out. Just going to curve this down around the cheeks and then pull that in. Line this up on the right, come down, and then bend that in. Now I'm going to create an overlap. Stepping out, coming down, and then in behind the horns. Let's go back up to the top left. Just going to go out and then bend that down. Go over towards the right. And then we'll work our way around the side of the horn up towards the top. Let's start back on the left. Goes out, go up, and then bend that in. Let's go over to the right, going out, up, and then bending that in towards the same height. Now I'm going to bring this down and in towards the side of the head. Starting from the top, go out, down, and then in. And then from here we're going to curve up and then down in the middle. Start back on the left. Going up, and then bending that down. Go up on the right, and then down towards the side. Let's go back up to the top and draw the inside edge of the horn. Starting on the left, I'm just going to taper this down and then in behind the head. And now I'm going to add some detail to the helmet. Starting from the very top, draw a straight line coming all the way down the middle. And then from the center, we're going to curve up and out toward the side. And we'll curve out and up towards the top of the head. Let's add another crease. Starting back in the center, curve up and then out, curve out and up towards the top. And then from the bottom of the horn, I'm going to curve down and in. And I'll bend that back down toward the bottom edge of the helmet. Let's connect the top of the horn to the outside corner of the head with a curve. We're going to go out, down, and then in. And we'll connect the bottom of the horn to that same point with another curve. We're going to go up, and then bend that in. Let's go back to the same point. We're going to add another curve, going up, and then down. And then from the inside, we're going to step up, curve up, and out. And then going back to the inside, we're just going to curve this out and up towards the top. Let's add a little bit more texture along the inside. Starting from the bottom, curve up and in with a short line. Go to the inside, we're just going to curve this up and out about halfway. And then from the bottom of that center line, curve up and out. Let's add a thick edge along the inside of the helmet. We're going to start from the center. We're just going to taper this out and up towards the left, leaving a gap on the side. Do the same thing on the right. I'm just going to pull this down and in towards that inside point. Come around and bend that in. Let's move down and draw on the side of the body. On the left side of the chin, I'm just going to curve the body going out and then down towards the hip. And we'll do the same thing on the right, going out and then down towards the same height. Let's move in between the hips and draw that skull buckle. Starting in the middle, start with a straight line going across. Just going to round out the side and pull that back in. From the bottom, draw two short lines coming down and close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's add a horn on the side of the buckle. Starting from the top left, curve out and up. And we'll pull this down and then in towards the bottom of the skull. Let's go back to the hips and draw the bottom of the belt. Starting on the left, curve down and in. Step up and come back down with that same curve. Let's go back to the skull and add two circles. One on the left and then one on the right. And we'll fill those circles in black. Let's move down to the bottom and draw two short lines going up. Now I'm going to add two curves on the inside of the horns. Starting from the top left, curve out and then in, step out, and then draw that again. And then from the top of the body, angle down and in, close off the center with a straight line. I'm just going to trace this out along the inside, coming down the sides, and close off the bottom. Let's go to the left side of the body, add a curve, going up in the middle, and then back down. And then underneath the chin, we draw a straight line coming down, continue underneath that trim. Let's continue working down with the legs. On either side of the buckle, draw two straight lines coming down, come down and in towards the middle. Let's go back up to the hips and draw two straight angle lines coming down and out. And we'll pull that back in with a straight line. Now we're going to add some texture along the inside. Starting from the bottom, start with a straight line going all the way up towards the buckle. Now I'm going to take this angle line, just repeat this all the way up towards the top. And we'll do the same thing on the right. And then on the side, we're going to step up and just repeat this straight line going all the way up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the inside edge of the legs. We're going to start on the left side, curve out and down toward the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then from the heel, we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. Starting on the left, come down, and bend that up. Let's go back over towards the left side and draw the top of the foot. We're going to curve up, just bend that down towards the heel. And then we'll add a thick sole on the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across. Let's go back up and draw the outside of the leg. From the bottom corner, we're going to step in, curve the leg going out and down on top of the foot. And then from the top of the foot, let's step up, add a curve, coming down and up, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the large shoulders. Halfway down the side of the body, and curve out, and then up, line this up on the right, do the same thing. I'm just going to pull the shoulders going up and in behind the head. Now we're going to draw the left arm holding the staff. From the top corner of the shoulder, we're going to step down, curve the arm coming down and out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we're going to draw the thumb going up and then down. Round up the tip of the thumb and pull that back up. Let's add the edge of the palm. Come down and hook that in. Let's wrap 3 fingers around the staff. Starting from the side of the thumb, draw a half oval, going out and then in, step down, draw that again, going up underneath the thumb. And we'll do that one more time. Now I'm going to layer the staff in behind the fingers. Let's start on the outside. Start with a straight line going up, step in, and come down in behind the thumb. Let's extend these lines underneath the fingers, starting with the outside. Straight down, line up the inside. I'm just going to bend these in toward the center point, starting with the outside and then the inside. Let's close off the top of the staff with a short line. And then from the right corner, curve up and then in. I'm just going to go out and then down toward the side. Go out and then bend that down. Let's curve the end of the blade. Starting out here, come down and in. I'm just going to pull this out and up. And I'll pull this back down towards the top left corner. And in and then down. From the outside corner of the blade, we're going to step up, curve up, and back in. Pull that down and out in behind the blade. Let's connect the inside point to the left side of the staff with a curve, going out and then down. And then from here we're going to step up and just draw a series of lines going across, all the way up towards the top. Now we're going to go back and finish off the arm. Let's start from the top of the wrist, curve the hand coming in, and then back out in behind the staff. Step up, curve the arm coming in and up behind the body. Let's line up the inside of the arm over on the right, curve the arm going out and down towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll draw a small half circle for the thumb, close off the end with a bracket. Let's add in 3 fingers. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we come down and up around the bracket, step down, go across and up, and then the 3rd finger, we go out, up, and in behind the shoulder, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Let's separate the wrist. Start from the top of the thumb, we go out, and then up. Let's go back and separate the top of the forearm. Starting from the outside on the left, curve in, and then down. Line this up on the right, curve out and up. And that's pretty much it. There's Steppenwolf from the Justice League. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.